too bad, and not too sore. It wasn't too bad.
I think we are good. Well, I'll tell you what, the 10th Tour of Oman is done and dusted.
Yeah.
You guys have wrapped up a big week for you guys, and of course the last 2 days specifically with Brandon doing quite well on the Green Mountain stage, and you guys fighting to get him on that youth classification podium, and then today Adam DeVos did a great job out on the breakaway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we knew coming into the Tour of Oman that Brandon was feeling like super good. I was training with him like for the past weeks, and yeah, he was feeling good. So we knew a top 10 GC was achievable. So yeah, we rode for him and Rob pretty much all week, making sure they were like safe and sound at the bottom of the climbs and stuff. So Rob did a great job like getting Brandon to the first like thirds or half of every climbs, and for the sprinter it was basically making them like at the bottom as close to the front as possible, and then he was just doing his magic of like going uphill pretty quickly. So and he did it great. So yeah, 9th at GC. So yeah.
And of course, Rob really put in the hard efforts yesterday to help Brandon.
Yeah, I think they were like a little bit at the back, at the bottom of the climb, and they made their way back there with the help of Rob. So yeah, good work by Rob.
It's been an interesting week for you. I noticed that you got a little banged up early in the race, and you were showing me some sunburn before we went on camera.
Yeah, I had a little crash on day 3, and yeah, worst thing about the crash was actually sunburns through the holes in my jersey. So I guess it wasn't that bad of a crash if sunburn was my main issue with it. So yeah, but I'm healing, and yeah, the first 48 hours was a bit worse, but yeah, I healed back and managed to get a great day out of today. So.
How did you find the Tour of Oman, and also I guess a bit, how are you finding rally?
It's super nice on rally actually, like everybody's super nice, the staff, I mean, I think we've got the best staff around, and all the riders. I mean, I think it's something they care about, like getting not only good riders on the bike, but also like great individuals. So yeah, it's a great thing, like everybody's super nice. And yeah, the race was nice. I mean, it's a lot different in North American racing. There's not only like 20 guys that are good and always at the front, like everybody's able to be at the front at all times, so it makes it like a lot harder to be able to fight for those sprints, for those bottom of climbs and stuff. But yeah, I'll learn and I'll get better.
Well, you know, you talk about getting better and that you'll learn. You're still quite a young man, young cyclist. But you know, we look at where you came from, Silver Pro Cycling. Has it been a transition switching over to rally for you, and not just yourself, but a few teammates as well? And how did the team folding last year, how did it affect you guys at all, maybe mentally or?
Well, I mean, we got to know it like pretty early in the season by nationals, so that was a great thing they did for us. Like they told us, they didn't keep it as a secret, and like it wasn't like we had quite a decent amount of time to find like a new job and just trying to like send the CV around and stuff. So that was a good thing. I mean, we all loved the program. Like I was good at Silver. Like I liked it. So it was still like something sad about it, because I mean it was really like it was a family on Silver, but I mean I'm finding like a good program with Rally, and I'm really happy to be here. So yeah, it's a great thing. And I mean, it's some kind of transition going from Continental to Pro Continental, but I mean it's only for the best for sure.
Absolutely. What's been some of the biggest changes, or some of the, you know, in the switch over to Rally and going to Pro Conti?
Well, I mean, of course, the season is starting a lot early. Like, I mean, usually it was Joe Martin mid-April, and now it's Tour of Oman and the Challenge Mallorca end of January. So I had to do a little bit of change to my training, because I do live in Canada where I can't really train outside. So I had to do a lot of Zwift trainings, but yeah. Just getting fit earlier on the season was the main transition to do.
You know, you mentioned living in Canada, of course, training there in the off season. How did that Canadian blood find the Omani heat?
It was warm. Yeah, I think I got used to it. Basically today, on the last day, I started feeling like a bit better, but yeah, for sure after like 3, 4, 5 hours in the sun, it was kind of hard, yeah, to get used to it.
You know, you've had some podium success at the Nationals in the past. You've Tour de Beauce like 2 times, 2 stage wins there. What do you feel like that you're bringing to rally?
I think I'm bringing like a bit of speed for like the Ty Magners and John Murphy. I think like Rally really improved their speed department with me and John. So we're 3 good guys, and we're trying to learn to work together, and I think we're making our way there. We had like 2 good chances here in Oman. We had 1 chance in Mallorca, so it's only gonna get better and better. Yeah.
Hey, when you say like, you know, working together, does that mean we could see a rally sprint train?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. And how far away from seeing some real success there, you think?
Well, it's hard to say in cycling. I mean, it only takes one time to click and work, and then it works for all season. So we're just waiting for that like little light. Yeah.
You mentioned some of your previous success. What's Colorado Classic? You've done quite well at with results. Tour of Utah, whatnot. What can we expect from you in 2019, and what are the long-term goals as well?
I mean, yeah, I had like a lot of top 10s, like making my way to the sprint, but not quite being able to like fight for it. Just like making my way there, and maybe a lack of energy, or just like showing up to the party a bit late. So yeah, I really want to improve this part of my sprinting ability, like making my way there and then being able to fight for that sprint, like top 5 and podiums and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get better all around, just making my way to the sprint when it's harder days and stuff. So yeah, we'll see.
What's some of the advice that you've picked up from, whether it be Eric Wahlberg, your DS, or some of your new teammates?
I love what Swain told me is like being healthy all season long, like trying to be good all season, because you can't only bet for like 1 race. You need to take every opportunity you're given. So yeah, being healthy and fit all season long is the key to success.
Do you know what your program is coming up?
No, we don't really know. So I'm waiting on like the next races, but I'll be training hard, and I'm really stoked to be racing for Rally, honestly.
And of course, you know, I mentioned the national results. You did quite well, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah. I was 3rd 2 years ago in Gatineau. So yeah, and I was national champ also that year. So yeah, for sure, national is going to be a great goal this year.
Fantastic. And what do you think you need to do, like in the meantime, as far as, you know, making sure that you're in top form?
Yeah, I mean, just staying healthy, like on the trips to Europe, and making the most out of the races to race my way to fitness. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, keep it simple and stay healthy.
You know, you guys do race a pretty intensive schedule, being a Pro Conti team.
Yeah.
You're not, you know, you're used to racing World Tour talent as well, and some of these starts that you've been in. Is there any kind of intimidation factor there, or is it just more of a motivation?
It's more of a motivation, yeah, trying to like fight with those like huge guys, like being the underdogs. I mean, you have nothing to lose, you just can't win, so yeah, it's a motivation to try to blow those guys out. Yeah.
And of course today, you know, solo, we have Andre Greipel and some of these guys here.
Yeah, but they're nice wheels to follow on the sprint, so you know who to follow and who to try to beat. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure.
Perfect. Thank you, my friend.
I hope my English wasn't too bad.
No, your English was perfect. Hell, it was better than mine.
I'll get better. I've got a 2-year contract to get better.
No, you'll be doing great. Have a safe trip. I hope to see you guys around too.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what maybe some of your next races that you guys might be doing? I don't think you're doing Malaysia this year like they did last year.
They changed the date.